May I have your attention, please? Good afternoon, dear graduates, parents, ladies and gentlemen. Everything is set and ready for your convocation. Yes, your convocation. And I'm sure you've really worked very hard. And today is a very special day for the young men and women who are graduating today, and also for the parents and well-wishers, and also for your lecturers and the management of the European Nations campus, because it is definitely you who have inspired and definitely brought a lot of motivation for the ANC campus to serve you more and more, better and better. And today is a very significant day for all of you, as you're going to graduate in various courses and various levels of study. And this is, in fact, the moment that you are going to get armed with an international qualification, a qualification of international repute, which will definitely give you a passport or a gateway to achieve greater and greater heights, be it academically or professionally, in whatever plan that you have ahead of you. So everything is set and ready. Just to let you know that we'll be starting shortly in the next 5 or 10 minutes. And if you know of people who are still outside, who are not yet in, your batchmates or maybe your colleagues, you can tell them, maybe give them a call and ask them to come in and take their seats. And very soon we'll be starting the ceremony. And we request you to kindly keep your mobile phones silent or off, so that it does not disturb the rest of the proceedings. So thank you very much for your attention. Please remain seated, and our program, the ceremony, will start very, very soon. Thank you. Well, this is what's happening right outside you. In the lobby area, the academic procession has begun with the traditional drummers and dancers, and very soon it will enter this hall. That's where you are. Flag bearer is leading the way and the academic procession enters the hall. Please rise from your seats. We will now witness a ceremonial lighting of the oil lamp, inaugurating the General Convocation 2022 of the European Nations Campus, for which we would like to firstly invite the chairman of the European Nations Campus, Mr. AJMA Rifaz Maulana, our chief guest this afternoon, Professor Chandrika Bujaratna, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Colombo, our guest of honor this afternoon, Mr. Mohammed Zoeb Tariq, the Chief Executive Officer of Learning Resource Network, Professor Sharma Bannahekar, Head of the Department of the Faculty of Dental Sciences, University of Peradeniya, Professor Vasana Maitri Herath, representing the UA Velasa University, Madam Anusha Gokula Fernando, Director General of the Department of Manpower and Employment, Mrs. M.Y. Nausana, Member of the Board of Directors, Mr. Mohammed Hanifa Rahmatullah, Member of the Board of Directors, and Mr. Abdul Basit, Member of the Board of Directors. We also invite Dr. Vidura Pereira, Head of Academics, European Nations Campus, Mr. Danupativanka De Silva, Head of the Study Abroad, and also Mrs. Bushra Renosdeen, Head of Quality Assurance and Compliance, and Mr. Ruchira Vaidyatilaka on behalf of the lecturers. Distinguished invitees, thank you. Thank you very much. The head table delegates will now be ushered to their respective seats at the head table. Please be seated, ladies and gentlemen in the audience. We will now witness the official declaration of the General Convocation 2022 of the European Nations Campus declared open. And to do that, we would like to invite one of the lecturers of the ENC campus, that's Hasina Usman, who will officially declare the General Convocation open.
I now formally declare the General Convocation 2022 of European Nation Campus declared open for the conferment of awards.
Thank you, Madam Hasina. Thank you very much. With the official declaration of the General Convocation open, we now will be singing our national anthem, for which we would like to kindly request you to kindly rise from your seats. Please be seated. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, it is definitely a very special day for you, dear graduates, your parents, your well-wishers who are present here on this very special occasion. And also, we need to highlight that within a very short span of time, with the humble beginnings way back in 2015, the European Nations Campus, in this very short span of 7 years, has definitely grown to a high, top-ranked, great institution of higher education, and also being affiliated to many world-renowned institutes of higher education, and also providing the opportunity for young men and women to gain international recognition in terms of higher education, whilst having the luxury of being in your own home country as well. So offering a professional foundation diploma, higher national diploma, degree, graduate diploma, and also postgraduate diploma, masters, and a variety of courses from a variety of world-renowned institutions of higher education. Saying that, we are now going to see all of you being officially welcomed to this General Convocation 2022. For the welcome speech, we'd like to very warmly invite to the podium the chairman himself, ladies and gentlemen, the chairman of the European Nations Campus, Mr. AJMA Rifaz Maulana.
Good afternoon, everyone. European Nation Campus General Graduation 2022. We warmly welcome honorable guest, chief guest, head of faculties, board of directors, board of governance, respective lecturers, academic and non-academic staff, all graduates, parents, and my dear students. We welcome you all for the prestigious event of European Nation Campus General Graduations 2022. For this event, we congratulate all the graduates who are awarded through a prestigious qualification. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Chairman of the European Nations Campus, Mr. AJMA Rifaz Maulana. With those words of welcome, we are now going to invite someone very special to address you, and having a person of her caliber gracing this occasion as chief guest, I'm sure it has definitely brought great honor to this graduation ceremony. And we're now going to invite our chief guest for his address, Professor Chandrika Vijayaratne, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Colombo and also Senior Professor in Reproductive Medicine. Let's put our hands together and welcome our chief guest for her address.
Aibowan, Wanakam, Assalamu alaikum, and a very good afternoon to you. Our guest of honor, Honorable Zohaib Tariq, the CEO of the Learning Resource Network, the provider of the educational material and the degree to institutes in the United Kingdom. Mr. Rifaz Maulana, the CEO of the European Nations Campus. Dr. Vidura Pereira, the head of academics, along with the Chief Operations Officer, Mr. Shakir. Our special guests, Professor Bannehaka from the University of Peradeniya, Professor Vasana Herath from the University of Uvavellassa, and my friend Mrs. Anusha Gokula, holds a very important position of being Director General of the Department of Manpower and Employment in Sri Lanka. Dear graduates, your parents, your teachers, and well-wishers. I think, first of all, as stated before, many congratulations on achieving what you have achieved today, on completing your study course, having gained entry through the required process, and being awarded this diploma, higher diploma certificate, and so on. Now, I know that there are a vast number of students who qualify from the advanced level examinations, be it the local or the foreign, from the state schools as well as the private schools and international schools, who do not have enough opportunity to enter the state universities like what the three of us represent. I represent the pioneering state university, which dates back to 152 years in medicine and also 101 years in science and the humanities and social sciences. That is in Colombo. And the reason being that this was on the pathway of Western affiliated higher education. Nevertheless, we must not forget that our region, the region of South Asia, have institutes of higher learning that date back to thousands of years, many centuries. And therefore, education was valued, and education will always be valued. And education is not just the receipt of a completion of some study course and the receipt of your degrees, certificates, diplomas, etc. So education is really lifelong, and that is something that I would really like to stress here. The entire aspect about higher education anywhere in the world, and I'm sure our gentleman from the UK would agree, is to ensure that you get well-rounded, decent, upright citizens who are global in approach. But no doubt you can have a global approach, but you must be active and act locally. And therefore, all of you belong to the Sri Lankan fraternity, and you might seek employment here or overseas. And I know that you've had challenging times during your study course imposed by the COVID-19 pandemic, which created unprecedented challenges which humankind never ever thought they would have to face. Although when our university started 100 years ago in science and humanities, we had gone through such a process, and many of the pictures have people in masks in 1921. So what I would like to sum up with is, remember, you're a lifelong learner. We are all learners, even at my end of my career. And with the massive explosion of knowledge, which we can easily access through the internet now, I think you have much more to cope with as well as to absorb. And I'm sure you'll have a wonderful journey, because this is only the beginning of your life as independent, self-reliant employees or corporates or entrepreneurs, as the case may be. Also, the fact that you can probably work for any part of the world from Sri Lanka, that was something that we learned, and the entire landscape of employability has changed now ever since the pandemic. So with those two main features that I would like to highlight, I would also like to add the third feature, which is very important for a well-rounded education, and that is the absorption and appreciation of soft skills. And the soft skills have to also have issues like teamwork, leadership, and working through sports. It might be contact sports or even online sporting and other performances, such as the fine arts. So do not forget creativity, do not forget work-life balance, and also the principles of a decent working civilized society. So with that, I wish you all the very best, and I thank this establishment for inviting me and being able to engage with this young population who is our future. All the very best. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chandrika. We would like you to directly invite you to the presentation area, because we'll be moving on to a couple of presentations. And once again, we say a huge thank you to Professor Chandrika Bijayaratne, our chief guest, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Colombo. Let's put our hands together and say thank you once again. Thank you, Madam, for your presence, and also for motivating and also congratulating especially our graduates. So we invite you to the presentation area, and you'll be accompanied by Dr. Vidura Pereira, Head of Academics of the European Nations Campus. And this presentation is, in fact, called Special Awards. Now, what is a special award or awards? This is, in fact, recognition of a couple of very special people, because, dear graduates, you are what you are, or you are who you are today, thanks to these wonderful people who have guided you, motivated you, and also definitely brought you to this juncture, and that is your lecturers. So we are going to present or recognize our panel of lecturers, and that's going to happen right now. And also, when you are invited on stage to be recognized or to be presented with an award, we request you to kindly, if you like, you can remove your mask and come on stage. The reason is to make sure that we take a nice photo of you accepting your award or your recognition. So thank you very much. And we're going to start our special awards, starting with Madam Rubini Taranga Rubeiro. Come on, you can applaud much louder than that. These are our lecturers. Mr. Harsha Mahesh Buddhadasa. Mr. Ruchira Vaidyatilaka. And also, award recipients, please make sure that you face the photographers, and also that will definitely make the photo look really good. Mr. Senthil Kumar Joshua. Madam Chaturangi Jayasena. Madam Sarali Dharmaratna. Mr. Chanaka Karunasena. Madam Eranga Mihiri. Madam Nisansala Danushki. Madam R.M. Mangalika Ratnayaka. Mr. Ulfat Bashir. And Mr. I.M. Nazar. So those are the special awards for our lecturers. Let's say thank you once again to our lecturers with a warm round of applause. We request Madam Chief Guest to remain in the presentation area because we are now moving on to the presentation of degree certificates in various categories for our graduates. In fact, the first category will be the MBAs, the Masters in Business Administration. So here are the recipients. Starting with Abenan Vivekananda Raja. So these are the awardings of Masters in Business Administration. You can keep the applause going and keep the audience much lively. Chamatka Devuni. Chamatka Devuni. Masters in Business Administration. The awarding is in progress. As we next invite Dushant Madhyanta. Chaturanga Ranavira. Ginesh Khanna Nadaraja. Chanaka Suranga Hemal. Masters in Business Administration continues. MHM Arafat. MHM Arsat. MNM Mafaz. M. Hanifa Alhar. Nuan Samira. Lahiru Bandara. Srikantan Abhisheka. Srikantan Abhisheka. And Vijayatunga Nishanta. Well, that is the completion of the awarding of Masters in Business Administration. Let's put our hands together and say congratulations to all MBA holders. We request Madam Chief Guest to remain in the presentation area, and we are now going to witness a presentation of a token of appreciation. And this is how the European Nations Campus would like to say thank you to our Chief Guest for her gracious presence. So we'd like to invite Ms. Rifas Maulana, Chairman of the European Nations Campus, who will present a token of appreciation to our Chief Guest. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together one more time and say a big thank you to Professor Chandrika Vijayaratna, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Colombo. And with that, we say a big thank you to the presentation party as well. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, madam. Thank you very much. Before we move on to the next awarding segment, we have now come to another speech. And definitely a great moment of pride for us to have his presence, our guest of honor. We'd like to very warmly invite him because he's the Chief Executive Officer of the Learning Resource Network and also a Queen's Award winner in the UK for 3 years consecutively, the youngest education entrepreneur in the United Kingdom. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the podium Mr. Mohammed Zoeb Tariq.
Good afternoon. Hello, everyone. My name is Mohammed Zoeb Tariq. I am the CEO of the Learning Resource Network. I'm extremely honored and grateful to have been asked to attend this graduation event for the European Nation Campus. Those of you here today have achieved qualification. As CEO and founder of LRN, it gives me immediate satisfaction to see those who have worked hard through extremely trying times, but who deserve to achieve their well-earned and richly deserved qualifications. In reaching this target, you have studied hard and committed a great deal of efforts, time, and commitment, despite And despite the upheaval of the last 24 months of COVID, however, and without wishing to dismiss any sufficient suffering that some of you have experienced, I sincerely commend you graduating students in being able to attend today's ceremony. One of the best things about education is that when things are difficult, you can momentarily switch off and focus your efforts and meet an additional challenge. I heartily commend you on diligence in meeting that challenge. I hope you will use your learning experience and apply them to various aspects of your respective lives. Today, you all are graduate. On behalf of the senior management team, the governance body, and especially its chairman, who passes on his best wishes, very well done with you for all of us from the Learning Resource Network. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Tariq. We'd like you to directly invite you to the presentation area, Mr. Tariq, because you will be our next presenter, and you'll be accompanied in the presentation area by Mr. Rifas Maulana, Chairman of the European Nations Campus, and also Mr. Kavish Kaluarachi, Marketing Manager for the European Nations Campus. Let's put our hands together and welcome our presentation party. And now we're getting ready. Earlier we had MBAs being awarded, and now we have come to the next segment, which is called the Best Performance Awards. In a couple of courses, we have the Best Performer Award to be presented, and these are for the outstanding students in those respective courses of study. Firstly, we are going to tell you the Best Performer for MBA, the Master of Business Administration. So we have a couple of Best Performer Award winners for the Master of Business Administration. And here are the best performers. And your applause also has to be the best. M. Hanifa Alhar, you're one of the best performers. These are the best performers for MBA program. Nuan Samira. Master of Business Administration, and here are the Best Performers Award recipients. M.N. Mohammed Mafaz. And next, Srikantan Abhisheka. Well, the Best Performer medal and also a certificate. And also in the list of outstanding students for Master of Business Administration, we have finally Dushant Madhuyanta. The recipients of the Best Performer Award or the outstanding students for the Master of Business Administration. So one more time, you can get your applause, also the best. Come on, let's hear it louder for all best performers for the MBA program. And the next program is Postgraduate Diploma in Strategic Management and Leadership. So here are the best performers. Miyuki Christine, you're one of them. Miyuki Christine. Gihan Nadira. Gihan Nadira. And O.M. Renosdeen. Best performers or the outstanding students for Postgraduate Diploma in Strategic Management and Leadership. Let's say congratulations to all of them. And the Best Performer Awards continue, and this time for the Postgraduate Diploma in Accounting and Finance. And the Best Performer Award goes to Piyumi Karunaratna. Piyumi Karunaratna. That's Postgraduate Diploma in Accounting and Finance. And the next course is degree in business administration. And the best performer is Chandra Devani. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, your applause can be a little bigger and better. Thank you. And the Best Performer Awards continue, and this time for Diploma in Psychology. And the Best Performer Award goes to Manoja Bodhinayaka. So those are the Best Performer Awards. Let's put our hands together and bring out the best in us for the best performers. And the presentations will continue now. And this is the segment for the awarding of the postgraduate diploma in strategic management and leadership. So here are the recipients. Abdur Rahman Nazir. Dilanka Madhushan. Dilanka Madhushan. And he'll be followed by Chaturika Kumari. Chaturika Kumari. This is the awarding of the postgraduate diploma in strategic management and leadership. Thilan Kaushalya. Dinusha Jayasekara. Disney Gunasekara. Jeevanta Vikramaratna. Hasita Amarasekara. Chaturi Lakshani. HMPK Ajit Herat. Hajara Kumarali. Kumudu Kaushalya. Prasad Asanga. Jagatipa Rathangan. Jagatipa Rathangan. KG Dilupa Akalanka. Well, this is the postgraduate diploma in strategic management and leadership, and it continues. Jayamali Karyavasam. Ashoka Katukurunda. Krishan De Silva. Krishna Ruben Jayakumar. Kuganant Murthy. And Kushan Pereira. Well, with this, we complete the awarding of the Postgraduate Diploma in Strategic Management and Leadership. And what do we do now? Let's congratulate them all with a warm round of applause. Congratulations. We will now have a very special token of appreciation that will be presented to our guest of honor. And this is how the ENC campus would like to say thank you to our guest of honor for being present here. So we request Mr. Rifat Maulana, chairman of the ENC campus, to present this token of appreciation to our guest of honor, Mr. Mohammed Zohaib Tariq. Let's put our hands together and say thank you to our guest of honor. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you very much. You may now take your seats. Thank you. Before we move on to the next awarding segment or the category, we have now the pleasure of inviting another very well-known academic, and in fact, a person who received the most youngest professor in communication stream in Sri Lanka. And she's, in fact, professor in community sciences at the Uva University. So we'd like to now very warmly invite Professor Vasana Maitri Herath for her address.
Thank you very much. Honorable Vice Chancellor, University of Colombo, Professor, Senior Professor Chandrika Vijayaratna, and Honorable Guest of Honor, and all the distinguished guests, CEO of European nations campus, the academic, non-academic, administrative staff members, my dear graduates, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to be with you all on this special occasion at the graduation ceremony of European Nations University campus. At the outset, I would like to thank the organizing committee of this event for inviting me to this event. Special thanks to the academic head, Dr. Vidura Pereira. Thank you. With immense pride, I congratulate every one of you on your graduation. Accept my blessings for you. The COVID-19 pandemic has affected our lives in many ways. And there are so many things that we still don't know about this pandemic, global pandemic. This uncertainty has become a part of our life. But despite all those uncertainties and the transition of our lives to a virtual reality, you all have achieved a milestone in your lives. So, this is indeed a happy moment. Let me congratulate you all again. Today, at your convocation, at this special event of this special moment of your life, I have a small message for you to take away. Every day, through all media, we hear so many bad news. We see so many negative things. People say that our country is at a huge risk. Poverty is increasing day by day. Inflation is increasing rapidly. The environment is threatened, etc., etc. As a result, a large number of our young people leave this country looking for a better lives in other countries. My dear graduates, there is nothing wrong if you intend to leave this country due to this insecurity. But please understand this. Please understand that the problem is not this country, but the way most of us have been thinking and working. The present crisis is a result of the decisions taken by unwise, greedy, selfish, and lazy people. If you look carefully, you will understand that our country has so many resources required. If those resources are utilized properly, the outcome will be a totally different one. So, my dear graduates, please do not become a part of those, the community of those unwise, greedy, selfish, and lazy people. Go to the world, be exposed, be educated, and be a great person who contributes to the development of this nation. This country needs your help. You might think that you can't do this alone. No, do not underestimate you. Do not underestimate your capacity. Believe in yourself. Be mindful of what you can do and what you are capable of. keep doing that. Try to be productive. Take time. Take time to reflect on the positive result. My advice for you is to continue to be positive, strong, courageous, and please do not give up. It is when you start losing hope, then only we begin to struggle and lose our future. Remember, while there is a lot of uncertainty in the world right now, there is one certain thing, that is, you will learn and grow from your mistakes. And finally, you will come out stronger. You will be ready to fight whatever the future holds for you. Learn from the mistakes, successes, failures of those who lived before you. Take the responsibility and work for the next generation. Be a part of the community of those who changed this world. Be a part of the hope of this country. I believe you can make a difference, and in turn, you can make a miracle. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Professor Vasana. We request you to kindly remain in the presentation area because you will be our next presenter. Professor Vasana Maitri Herath, the Professor in Community Sciences from the Uva Velasa University. Let's put our hands together and say thank you very much for her presence and also for the advice. Be the change that you would like to see in the world. And she'll be now accompanied in the presentation area by Mr. Danupa Tivanka de Silva, who is the head of the Study Abroad of European Nations Campus. Getting ready for the next segment of awarding, and this is the awarding of the Postgraduate Diploma in Strategic Management and Leadership. So here are the recipients. We start with Krishani Pereira. MAP Nadisha Dias. Senisha de Silva. Prarthana Mendes. Postgraduate Diploma in Strategic Management and Leadership continues. Mahesan Ajit Kumar. Ishari Maheshika Pereira. Manoja Gamage. Lalinda Bandara. Miyuki Varnakula Surya. Muhammad Fairoz Noon Muhammad Razmi. Muhammad Iqbal Muhammad Husni. Rumesh Shivanta Arthasad. Muhammad Nassar Muhammad Anas. Tanura Sandaruan Pereira. NWSD Roshain Pereira. Gihan Nadira de Silva. Naomi Krishanti Stanley. Niloshan Sivanathan. Postgraduate Diploma in Strategic Management and Leadership continues. Nishan M. Abesekara. O. M. Rinosdeen. P. Deshani Kure. Purna Patiranage. RMCS Ratnayaka. Ramal Vijayasekara. Dinesh Taranga Lakmal. Rifasha Janabdeen. Ruani Rajapaksha. Sajia Geetanjanan. Samira Tennakon. Sehan Kanishka. Shannon Robinson. Shanja Puvikantaraja. Subramaniam Manivannan. Sundaram Darshan. That's the postgraduate diploma in strategic management and leadership. Awarding done and complete. Let's put our hands together and say congratulations to all graduates. Congratulations. We will now have a presentation of a token of appreciation. And to present the token, we would like to invite Mr. Abdul Basit, member of the Board of Directors of the European Nations Campus, on stage. And this token of appreciation will be presented to our presenter, Professor Vasana Maitri Herath. And this is how the ENC campus would like to say thank you to Professor Vasana for her presence, her speech, and also definitely motivating all the graduates. Could you please put your hands together and say one more time, a big thank you to Professor Vasana Maitri Herath, Professor in Community Sciences of the UA Velasa University. Thank you, madam. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Moving on with the agenda, we have now come to another address. In fact, we'll be having two speeches back to back before we move on to the next awarding ceremony. And now we would like to very warmly invite one of the lecturers of the European Nations Campus, Madam Hasina Usman, to address you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for Madam Hasina Usman.
How many of you here know how to make popcorn? Yes, I'm asking about popcorn. Well, if you actually think back, okay, how do we make popcorn in a pan? So we take a pan, and then we put some oil in, and we put some popcorn kernels, close the lid, and put it over low fire, okay? And then after some few seconds, you hear one pop, a loud pop. And we know, okay, the popcorns are going to be popping in another few seconds' time. And then we hear pop, 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 and everything goes on popping. But then again, after a few seconds, like after all the popcorns have been popped, we still hear one or two go off. And then, you might be wondering, why am I talking about popcorn in a graduation, right? Okay, so, dear chief guest, special invitees, the academic panel, parents, well-wishers, and my dear graduates. You see, in life, we are set to believe that when we go to school, a lecture, or maybe even a certain class to up our skills, we assume that as soon as we go, okay, the whole batch has to pop like all, the popcorn kernels popping. But if you think about it, did all the popcorn kernels pop together? No, right? One started popping first, then a whole batch came out, and then slowly the popcorn started popping. So what you have to understand in life is your time to shine, your time to pop will come at different stages and ages in life. And that doesn't mean just because you couldn't get a degree when you're 24 doesn't mean that you are of a lower caste. It doesn't matter, actually. But for you to pop today, to get your degrees on stage, it's all of something that you have. We think it's motivation. Well, it's not only motivation. Think about it. Your batchmates who joined on the first day is not there sometimes. Within the lecturing section, we see that students don't continue. That's mainly because you lack self-confidence. If you don't, self-discipline, If you don't have your self-discipline, you're not able to pop, actually. You need to discipline yourself. Your parents won't be able to do, having the best lecturers won't be able to get you through. You should be self-disciplined first. So be proud of yourself. All of you are graduating today because you were self-disciplined enough to go through the program complete the assignments. It was not easy, right? Completing assignments and to get it through. Therefore, please bear in mind, even if you finished your studies today and you're going to a corporate or maybe you start up your own business, that doesn't matter. Self-discipline is a must. Because if you're not disciplined, I don't think we can achieve great heights. Of course, motivation is a factor, I won't say no, but self-discipline is a must. And with that, you need to do what you do repeatedly, over and over. Your consistency matters a lot as well. Okay, so with that, dear ladies and gentlemen, I would not speak any further. I would like to leave you with 3 tips. Self-discipline, as always. Be consistent in what you do. And most importantly, do not come up with petty excuses to say, I can't do something. So all the best to all the graduates, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Madam Hasina. Thank you very much for that popping speech. And also, I'm sure all of you got hungry with the thought of popcorn. Don't worry, because there'll be refreshments after the ceremony. We say thank you to Madam Hasina Osman. Thank you. And next, we have one of the members of the Board of Directors, Mrs. M.Y. Nauzana, who will speak a few words. Let's welcome Mrs. M.Y. Nauzana.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to European Nation Campus General Convocation 2022. It's my pleasure to welcome guest of honors, headed all special guests, lecturers, academic, non-academic staffs, parents, well-wishers, and graduates. At ENC Campus, we are committed to improving your success and closing achievement gaps. This is one way we continue to provide the best education to our students, helping them achieve their dreams, whatever they are. It's our continuing effort to make a positive difference for students and country. We transform students' lives by enabling their access to the world's best leading universities. Praise to our exceptional staff to enhance national and international aspirations by delivering a comprehensive and innovative range of education services. Extending ENC's presence in global networks and channels. All of you are special, and we want to take pride in achievement. Each job is a self-portrait of the person who does it. Autograph your work with excellence. Grow up to be responsible citizens. Success cannot be measured by material achievement alone. Your contribution to the world and society matters more than what you get out of it. At the end, I would like to thank all the parents who have reposed faith in our institution and the ideals it stands for. Let me assure you that your loved ones are in safe hands. Our staff understands and the ethos of the modern campus and help in guiding encouraging the students, and I am sure that the today's graduates will make both of and us proud. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam. Thank you very much. Madam M.Y. Nauzana, a member of the Board of Directors. Thank you very much. And with those words, we are moving on to the next segment of awarding. And this will be the next segment to be awarded by Professor Sharma Banhaker, Professor in Anatomy, Head of Department of Basic Sciences at the Faculty of Dental Sciences of the University of Peradeniya. Madam, we would like to invite you to present the do the awarding, and you'll be accompanied by Mr. Abdul Basit, member of the Board of Directors of the European Nations Campus. Let's welcome our next presenter. We're getting ready to award the postgraduate diploma in strategic management and leadership. We start with Tamrababan Razipan. Lahiru Viduranga. Postgraduate diploma in strategic management and leadership continues. Manjula Prasad Bandara. Umusha Patirana. Umusha Patirana. Tilini Shashika. Achini Kaushalya Vijayamuni. Saman Kumar Padmasiri. Lahiru Madhusankar. Well, that's the postgraduate diploma in strategic management and leadership. Let's say congratulations to all of them. Now we have the postgraduate diploma in logistics and supply chain management. And here are the recipients. Tharindu Shri Nipendra. Gihan Randunu. MNM Nadir. WC Senani Pereira. Postgraduate diploma in logistics and supply chain management continues. Chaturika Nadishani. Iresha Jayaratna. Bhagya Tivanka Silva. MP Peter Robinson. Manoj Kumar. Shanmugam Niroshan. Indika Udesh. Tushan Samarakodi. Sanjeeva Harshika. Prasanna Kumara. This is the postgraduate diploma in logistics and supply chain management, and it continues. Kumudika Buddhadasa. And Manoj Kumara. Well, this is the completion of the awarding of the postgraduate diploma in logistics and supply chain management, and shall we say congratulations to all awardees. Congratulations. Now we have the postgraduate diploma in accounting and finance. We start with MJM Afri. Postgraduate diploma in accounting and finance. Farhan Irshad. Suganya Sivalingam. MFM Atik. Maheshi Karunaratna. Jandravarthi Jayapalan. And Thuvarahayani Panchalingam. That's a postgraduate diploma in accounting and finance. We're complete. Let's put our hands together and say congratulations. And now we're going to witness the presentation of a token of appreciation that will be presented to Professor Banaheka. And we'll now invite the Head of Compliances and Quality Assurance of ENC Campus, Madam Bushra Renosdeen, to present this token of appreciation. Let's put our hands together and say a big thank you to our presenter, Professor Shyama Banaheka, Professor in Anatomy, Head of the Department of Basic Sciences, the Faculty of Dental Sciences, University of Peradeniya. Let's put our hands together and say a big thank you to Professor Banaheka. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. You may take your seats. Thank you. Well, we have had many speeches along the line, and now we're going to invite one of the graduates. And, well, this is to find out how you, as a student or a graduate, feel about your stay and your journey at the ENC campus. So we'd like to now invite postgraduate diploma in strategic management leadership graduate, that's Krishna Ruban Jayakumar, to the podium for a graduate speech. Let's put our hands together for Krishna Ruban Jayakumar.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to welcome guest of honor, special guest, respected lecturers, families, students, faculty of Graduation Day at European National Campus. Every one of you have made an impact on the graduates who sit here today very proudly. Before I start, I would like to thank all of our lecturers coming for us. Therefore, I kindly request all the graduates to stand up and join me giving all the lecturers a big round of applause, please. Thank you. It's my honor today to deliver the address on behalf of student graduates. Congratulations, we have done it. All the hard work has finally paid off. We are all ready to take the next big step in our life beyond the academics life. Reflecting on our collective journey together in this campus, if I were to think one word to describe the journey, it would be unprecedented. It's defined as never done or known before. I'm sure all of you have heard this word countless times over the last year, being normalized into a word that correlates directly to COVID-19. But here, my intention too is to connect this word with all of you. You are a class that has done something never known before. You see, all of us have had a roller coaster ride, from week-long quarantines to distance learning, mass classes to countless Zoom online presentations and assignments, so and so. All our crazy roller coaster rides have been a new normal, never seen before in the history of education. To be honest, every batch graduates from ENC is a special one. Living in such exceptional time made us cherish a small yet important aspects in our life. Most importantly, we formed relationships with people. We love people we care about, people that we want to crazy journey along with us, journey without any exams, yet being stressed out countless assignment and deadlines. We have now learned how to foster relationships through these tough times. Quite literally, finding the meaning behind the saying, through thick and thin. We were thrown into a thunderstorm of uncertainty and irregularities throughout the year, but we fought through the ways we could have never imagined, be it through like Vietnamese cooking sessions in the launches or the Spanish-Russian with the insanely loud music, right? That we claim to be hate, but never actually stopped tapping our feet or bopping our heads to the rhythm. Learning from this experience, I'm sure all of us will remember the families of friends we created amongst ourselves that looked out each other at every step of the way. If there's one sentiment I want you all to take away from the speech, is you all are capable of taking any obstacle that may lie in your life, any country of the world, or any time of the hour or year. You have all faced a challenging experience that has never happened before, and you overcame and made it worthwhile. As Carl Jung said, your vision will become very clear only when you can look into your own heart. Who looks outside dreams, who looks inside awakes. So today, I remind you all of to look into your hearts and be awake before you embark upon a dream. Up to this point, many of our lives, most things have been decided for us. From now on, it's up to us to choose. So be sure to make your choices when you are fully awake. The decisions you are informed by your heart, not by what others say or think or believe. Our contribution to the world will not be measured by the money or we make or the accolades we receive, but rather by how we share our unique gifts with the world. And only place to find those gifts is within yourself. Finally, congratulations and wishing all of us good luck with the future endeavors. Take care, stay safe, and stay blessed. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Krishan Rubin. Thank you very much. And good luck to you as well. And looks like you guys have had really good fun as well whilst learning. And definitely, once again, wishing you all the very best to all graduates. Saying that, we have now come to the next segment of awarding. We would like to now take pleasure in inviting as presenter Madam Anusha Gokula Fernando, Director General of the Department of Manpower and Employment, Sri Lanka, accompanied by Mr. Danupativanka de Silva, the head of study abroad of European Nations Campus. Let's put our hands together and get ready for the next presentation. Let's welcome Madam Anusha Gokula Fernando as our next presenter. We're getting ready for the postgraduate diploma in Human Resource Management. So we have the Director General of Department of Manpower and Employment herself presenting these presenting these certificates. That's for the postgraduate diploma in HR, Human Resource Management. We have, firstly, Fatima Nifrusha. Fatima Nifrusha. Your level of applause has gone a little down. Come on, keep it up, keep it up. This is postgraduate diploma in Human Resource Management. The next awarding is for postgraduate diploma in Executive Management. Here are the recipients. AWA Lahiru Hasaranga. Yasit Maduranga. Chaminda Bandara. Well, this is the completion of the postgraduate diploma in Executive Management. And let's say congratulations to all with a warm round of applause. The next awarding is for the postgraduate diploma in Business Management. Postgraduate diploma in Business Management. We have one recipient, and that is Krishan Fernando. And the next awarding is the degree in Business Administration. Degree in Business Administration. AJ Rikaz Maulana. Chandra Devani Sandaraj. Fatima Amna. Muhammad Zahid Abdul Ghani. Degree in Business Administration continues. Nagendran Abarshan. Padmanathan Tamilini. And Samiha Rilwan. So this is the completion of the awarding of degree in Business Administration. You know what you have to do now? Put your hands together louder. Congratulating all of them. We are now going to invite Madam M.Y. Nausana, member of the Board of Directors of the European Nations Campus. And she will be presenting a token of appreciation to our presenter, Madam Anusha Gokula Fernando. So this is how the ENC campus would like to say thank you to Madam Anusha Gokula Fernando. Come on, let's put our hands together. Director General of the Department of Manpower and Employment. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. Thank you very much. Moving on with the next awarding segment. And yes, Madam M.Y. Nausana, Madam, you'll be our next presenter, member of the Board of Directors of the European Nations Campus. And you'll be accompanied in the presentation area by Mr. Kavish Kaluarachi, Marketing Manager of the European Nations Campus. Let's put our hands together and welcome our next presenter. And the next awarding is HND in Teacher Training. HND in Teacher Training. And here are the recipients. Naduni Silva. Asma Kamal Khan. Darshika Shanmugaraja. Fatima Nafila. So that's the awarding of the HND in Teacher Training. Let's put our hands together for all of them. Now we have HND in Business Management. Business Management. James Dilrukshan. Followed by Jeevanathan Dharanjanan. Shabra Razak. Shagna Yogaraja. And Tajika Sanjeevan. Well, this is the awarding of HND in Business Management. Congratulations to all. And with that, we say thank you to our presenter, Madam M.Y. Nausana. Thank you, Madam. Thank you very much. And also thank you to Mr. Kaluarachi. Thank you very much. Next, we'll be inviting Mr. Abdul Basit, member of the Board of Directors of the European Nations Campus. And once again, we invite Mr. Kavish Kaluarachi, the marketing manager, to accompany Mr. Abdul Basit in the presentation area. Let's welcome Mr. Basit as we next get ready for the awarding of HND in IT, Information Technology. And this is awarded to MJM Adil. And the next awarding is for Diploma in Psychology. Diploma in Psychology. We start with Bharavenan Jayakumar. Sintika Niroshani. Divyasara Anand Kumar. And also Kamaleni Kantaraja. Arosha Madhubhashini. Well, this is the completion of the diploma in psychology. Congratulations to all. Congratulations. And with that, we say thank you to our presenter, Mr. Abdul Basit. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And now we request Mr. Kavish Kalwarachi to accompany Mrs. Bushra Renosdeen, the Head of Compliance and Quality Assurance for the European Nations Campus, to be our next presenter. Let's welcome Madam Bushra to the presentation area. We're getting ready for Diploma in Psychology. Diploma in Psychology. And here are the recipients. Manoja Bodhinayaka. Raisa Najib. Mushtaq Sharif. Mushtaq Sharif. And we continue. Nali Mohammed Nasuan. P.L. Suweta Samadara. Sewandi Dasanayaka. And Tanuja Pinchika. That's Diploma in Psychology. Congratulations to all of them. Now we have Diploma in Teacher Training. Diploma in Teacher Training. Janita Priyadarshini. Dhanushka Mahesh. M. Naomi Dilrukshi. And Madhushani Dias. That completes Diploma in Teacher Training. You know what you have to do now. Yes, congratulations to all. And with that, we say thank you to Madam Bushra Renosdeen and thank you, Mr. Kalwarachi. Thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to another important area, and that is to present staff awards. And we would like to very warmly invite our guest of honor once again, Mr. Mohammed Zoeb Tariq, the Chief Executive Officer of Learning Resource Network. And he'll be accompanied in the presentation area by Mr. Rifaz Maulana, the Chairman of the European Nations Campus, and also Mr. Kavish Kalwarachi, Marketing Manager, European Nations Campus. Let's put our hands together and welcome the presentation team. So this is another very important item in the agenda, as the staff is going to be recognized for their invaluable contribution and service to the institution and to uplift higher education in Sri Lanka. We now invite firstly Dr. Vidura Pereira, Head of Academics. Dr. Vidura Pereira. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. These are a group of very special people who have created the background for you to make your life so comfortable. Mrs. Bushra Renosdeen, Head of Compliances and Quality Assurance. Madam Samiha Rilwan, Operational Manager. Mr. Danupa Thivanka de Silva, Head of Study Abroad. Mr. Muhammad Mahfaz Muhammad Nizar, Center Manager. Right. And we continue. Mr. Kavish Kalwarachi, Marketing Manager. And the list goes on. And next we invite Rajia Farwin Ramzan, Consultation Team Leader. And next we invite Madam Chandra Devani Gehan Sampath, Assistant Manager, Public Relations. And Mr. Sivanandan Katheswaran, Assistant Manager, Admin. And Mr. Balasubramaniam Praveenan, Assistant Account Manager. And finally, Hasina Osman. If you need popcorn, you know whom to contact. Let's have a big round of applause, a popping round of applause for the staff. But we request our presenter to remain. Now, to make this event very successful, a very colorful one, well organized, there is a group of volunteers, a support team who had really worked hard to make this event a grand one. So we're going to, in fact, recognize the volunteer team, and we're going to invite them. So can I run through the team members? That's Prabhashara Sankalpa, R.L. Kalansurya. Can I read it together? Yeah? Oh, one by one. Together. Okay. Tharindu Jayavansha, Subodha Madhushan, Sudarak Maheshwar, Sonal Madhusha. Keep the applause going. These are the guys, the volunteers. Chamat Janajaya, Manura Supun Tisaranga, Malaka Balavardhana, accompanied by Mahfaz. Come on, let's hear it louder for the support team. Thank you guys, thank you very much for a job very well done. And with that we say thank you to our presentation party. Thank you, gentlemen, thank you very much. Well, now we have a surprise, which even I don't know. So since I don't know, I shouldn't be at the podium. So I will leave it to the person who knows about this surprise. So we'd like to invite Madam Bushra to the podium.
Thank you so much, Mr. Clifford. Yeah, this is a pleasurable event for us, and this is a accompanying event which made this day very prestigious. So we have to thank all the awarding bodies to support us for this. And again, I want to thank a special person. So there are people who leave their footprints in our hearts. So as our academic panel, as we are lecturers, there is a person who support us, who guide us. So we thought of honoring him without knowing him. So let's welcome our boss, our leader, our chairman, Mr. Rifaz Maulana on the stage. And I cordially invite our darlings. I would call upon Ms. Samiha Rilwan and Mr. Kavishka Kaluarachi, our senior staffs, to present this award to us, sir. Thank you so much, sir, being a part of our life and encouraging us more and more. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you, Bushra. Thank you very much. And our heartiest congratulations and best wishes and good wishes go to Mr. Rifaz Maulana, Chairman of the European Nations Campus. And thank you for all the efforts that you put in, and we wish you all the very best in the future as well. And we have, in fact, finally, we've come to the final item in the agenda, and that is the vote of thanks, the official vote of thanks. To deliver the official vote of thanks, we'd like to invite Dr. Vidura Pereira, Head of Academics at the European Nations Campus. Dr. Vidura.
Good evening, everyone. I don't know what's the time now. First of all, congratulations, everyone, and please clap, everyone. Yes, we are done it. We are done. You do it. Yes. Honorable Senior Professor Dr. Chandrika Vijayanathan, in Vice Chancellor, University of Colombo, and she's now not available in here, but Madam, Honorable Mr. Suhaib Tariq, Chief Executive Officer, Learning Network and United Kingdom. Dear Sir, headed by Mr. Rifaz Maulana, Chief Executive Officer in European Nation Campus. And dear Sir, and our special guest, Honorable Professor Dr. Shama Banhaker, Faculty of Dental Sciences, University of Peradeniya. And Honorable Professor Dr. Vasana Herat, Faculty of Management, Uwellasa University, dear Madam. And Honorable Mrs. Anusha Gokula Pranandu, Director General, Department of Manpower and Employment, dear Madam. And my dear graduates, and their parents, and their soulmates, and our hard workers in our staff members and volunteers and others. And sorry for the mistake and lecturer panels. Thank you very much for coming and sharing with us and your beautiful things and good thought with the sharing in this occasion. It's very remarkable moment because this is the first time we are given for as such incredible things done in today your graduation. Thank you so much for your coming and celebratory of here. And already I'm given to the attitude, ready for given to the gratitude to you all. And so this is the beginning of your life. Education is like learning until the life. It's such journey, incredible journey to end of the life for who are making enchanting your life. And thank you so much for your coming and good luck for your future. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Vidura. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. And with the official word of thanks, we have now come to the conclusion of the General Convocation. And the General Convocation 2022 of the European Nations Campus will now be officially declared closed. And to close the convocation ceremony, we'd like to once again invite to the podium Madam Hasina Usman.
I now formally declare the graduation ceremony 2022 of European Nation Campus that conferred masters, postgraduate diplomas, HNDs, degrees, and diplomas closed.
Thank you, madam. Thank you very much. We will now see the exit or the departure of the academic procession. So we request you, ladies and gentlemen, to kindly rise from your seats and remain standing as we're going to now witness the departure of the academic procession out of the auditorium. Please stand and remain standing. Thank you very much for your attention. So a few announcements that we need to make before you leave. So firstly, to all the people passing out, graduates, congratulations. Give yourselves another big round of applause. So when is the party? I'm sure you have mega celebrations planned out. And right now, just to let you know that in case you couldn't take the photo, there's a dedicated area to take photos for the graduates. So make sure that you take your photo, and there's a selfie stand. You can take the crazy photos, whatever photos that you want to take. And after you take your photos, please make sure that you return your cloak and your hat back to the organizers. So, and thank you once again. And refreshments are available outside. So once again, have a good evening. Aibowan, Jayaveva to all of you. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Yeah, the photography area is the saffron room. So you look for the saffron room. So there is a dedicated photo area. The photo area is the saffron room. Thank you.